What's up, everybody? It's me, FGOJR, doing 2 streams today. I beat Cyberhook earlier today while watching the Buccaneers versus the Packers, and now I'm watching the Chiefs versus the Bills. I decided to finally start Metal Gear Solid 5, a game I've been sitting on for a while now, and sale on Steam during the holidays. It was like, what, $8 for the entire thing? Why not play it now? So, let's get into it. If I'm gonna get into MGS5, I'm gonna get into MGS5. So, a little background on me for the Metal Gear Solid series, the Metal Gear series, really. You've seen my streams already. I've streamed Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, some of Ghost Babel. I have to get back to that game and beat that one. So that one's a game I also want to get off of the list. I've beaten Metal Gear Solid 1, the Twin Snakes on the GameCube, and Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. So those are the games that I've gone through in the series. I haven't gotten to 2 nor 3, and I'm just going from here now. Metal Gear Solid 5, this game happened before Metal Gear 1, and this is what happens after Metal Gear Peace Walker. So that's where we are in the timeline at the moment. So let's see. I'm gonna see if I can voice Snake here. Probably a lot better than Kiefer Sutherland, because he barely voiced him, even though he voiced him in this game. For us, there is no victory, Snake. There lived a man who was a legend among mercenaries, a man who put together a formidable unit of soldiers of fortune long before the advent of private military companies that dared to call itself a nation. A man who, with his nation at his back, made an enemy of modern capitalist society and the world. This is his story.
We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business, a new kind of business.
Known by codenames such as Snake and later Big Boss, he proved himself as an agent of U.S. Special Forces Unit Fox. But a certain incident spurred him to part ways with the military, and he is said to have roamed the world's war zones as a gun for hire. In 1974, Snake and his partner Kazuhira Miller were running a small mercenary outfit in Colombia when they were visited by a man claiming to be a professor from Costa Rica's University for Peace. According to this professor, there had been several incidents involving a mysterious armed group in Costa Rica, a country without a military of its own. The professor was accompanied by one of his students, a girl named Paz, who had been abducted and assaulted by this group. The professor and Paz offered to hire Snake to drive the group out of Costa Rica. However, Snake saw through their deception in an instant.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake.
Paz. I'm just gonna use that voice. The professor was actually a KGB agent and the armed group in question backed by the CIA. The Cold War was no stranger to such overseas clandestine operations between US and Soviet agents, but the CIA's motives were a mystery. Paz had escaped from one of their CIA's group's facilities with a cassette tape. On it was the voice of the woman known as the Mother of Special Forces, La Boss. With a popular song from 1973 playing in the background, it was reasonable to conclude that the recording was made recently. Snake was stunned. La Boss was supposed to be dead. What was she doing in Costa Rica?
I'll do it for this girl.
For Paz, Snake. La Boss was Snake's mentor and the only woman he ever loved. But 10 years prior, Snake was forced to take the boss's life as part of a mission. A bitter memory that still haunted him. Despite realizing that she simply could not have survived, Snake was unable to turn the professor down. Telling himself he was intervening as a deterrent for a defenseless country, as well as to honor the virtue of Paz's name, peace, Snake departed for Costa Rica. Once there, he ran into a unit of Sandinista National Liberation Front that had fled Nicaragua. After rising up against the pro-American Somoza regime, these rebels had become targets for the CIA group, who killed their commandante and left the unit in shambles.
Everyone treats me like a child. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Chico! Snake rescued the Sandinistas and invited them back to Mother Base, the new offshore base of operations provided to them by the KGB. The fallen commandante's children, Amanda and Chico, saw something of their hero, Che Guevara, in Snake and grew to idolize him. This triggered a rapid expansion of Snake's forces. However, he was still no closer to discovering what the CIA was really up to in Costa Rica.
I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence.
Huey. Snake then encountered Huey, a wheelchair-bound scientist being forced to work for the CIA. Huey revealed the CIA's terrifying plot. They were developing a system by which, following radar detection of an enemy nuclear launch, an AI would analyze all available data and automatically execute a retaliatory nuclear strike at appropriate targets. Although designed to increase the power of nuclear deterrence, Coldman, the CIA's Central American station chief, planned to actually launch a nuke to demonstrate the effectiveness of automated retaliation. This demonstration was only 5 days away. Snake rushed to the development lab to stop their AI from being completed.
You've left everything behind. Your country, your identity, your past and ideals, but there's still one thing you have to let go of.
Miller. Upon infiltrating the lab, Snake was greeted by the voice from the tape. That same voice of his lost mentor, but this was in fact the voice of the retaliatory system's AI. Its developer, Dr. Strangelove, had selected the boss, the so-called greatest soldier who ever lived, as the AI's intellectual model. However, succumbing to personal obsession, Strangelove had deviated from the research's original purpose. Not only had she reproduced the boss's voice, she was on the verge of bringing her psyche back to life in AI form, driven by a bizarre kind of love. What if the boss could truly be revived in every detail, if only in AI form? Snake hesitated as Strangelove's idea touched his sense of loss. His guard down, Snake was immediately captured. The boss AI was completed, and Peace Walker, the nuclear-equipped walking battle tank housing this retaliatory AI system, went active.
I was made to fight. I am a gun.
Snake fought in vain as Peace Walker prepared to fire the nuke, but in the face of catastrophe, it was ultimately a machine that saved mankind from nuclear annihilation. The boss AI sank Peace Walker to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua, stopping the launch. With the crisis behind him, Snake took advantage of his recent mobilization to continue Mother Base's expansion indefinitely. Snake understood that the AI had acted to save the world, but that did not change the fact that the system based on the boss's mind had chosen at last to lay down its weapon. As a weapon himself, Snake felt the act to be a rejection of his life. Undeterred, Snake and Miller invited Doctors Huey and Strangelove to Mother Base to develop Metal Gear Zeke, a bipedal weapon they eventually equipped with a nuclear warhead, suddenly making their unit a nuclear power.
This place will no longer be my heaven.
Paz. Meanwhile, Mother Base took in Paz, already an orphan but now left without even her KGB benefactor following the end of the crisis. However, this was all engineered by an intelligence agency known as Cypher. Under Cypher's orders, Paz got close to Amanda, Chico, and the others while exploring more and more of the base, secretly plotting to hijack Zeke. Her objective was to use the weapon as a bargaining chip to force Snake into becoming the military arm for Cypher. Paz's attempt failed when Snake defeated Zeke, and she was thrown beneath the waters of the Caribbean. It was only then that Snake learned Chico had fallen in love with her. A diary she kept while in the base was discovered several days later. It revealed a young girl torn between serving Cypher and following her heart.
This is Chico. Cypher is holding me on a US military base in Cuba.
Chico. Perhaps due to Paz revealing the existence of snakes to Cypher, the International Atomic Energy Agency contacted Mother Base to request that it agree to a nuclear inspection. If word got out that Snake's unit had a nuclear weapon, it would face severe criticism from around the world. But Huey, acting on his own, informed the IAEA that Mother Base would allow the inspection. His reasoning was that as long as they kept Zeke and its nuke hidden from the inspectors, they could demonstrate to the international community that they were not a threat. The option to call off the inspection having expired, Snake and his men reluctantly got preparations underway. Meanwhile, Amanda, deployed to Cuba to assist the Sandinistas, learned that Paz had survived. The timing could not have been worse. Suspecting her of turning her back on the organization, Cypher had captured Paz and was interrogating her at a US military base on the southern tip of Cuba. Chico learned of this and set out to save Paz by himself. It was not long before a radio message from Chico reached Mother Base, saying he too had been captured.
I know it hurts right now, but it will be all over soon. It will all be over soon. There we go. Paz.
With an idea as to Cypher's true identity, Snake could not allow what Chico and Paz knew to fall into their hands. Furthermore, if he could rescue Paz, he might be able to get information from her that would help him fight back against Cypher. On the eve of the nuclear inspection, Snake made the decision to leave for Cuba. There we go. Are we all caught up now? Now we know what Snake's doing on this helicopter here. Alright. I think it's time. Let's play. So you got round zeros and some other stuff here. Normal. I was hoping there'd be an easy mode, but alas, normal it is. In an era when the world was still divided into East and West, the boss, the mother of special forces and the hero of World War II, defected to the Soviet Union. Under orders from the US government, her final apprentice, Naked Snake, took her life. But for the boss, her defection was no more than a cover. She was made to sacrifice herself to prevent nuclear war. That was her final mission. The boss used Snake to ensure that the philosopher's legacy, the vast military fund under the Soviet army control, would reach America. For these outstanding accomplishments, Snake was awarded the title of Big Boss. After turning his back on America, Snake began recruiting soldiers with the help of Kazuhiro Miller, a man he first met in a war zone. In 1974, the pair constructed a secret base in the Caribbean. Wow, this is going too fast. Snake's private army continued to grow until their need for a deterrent prompted them to obtain a nuclear weapon. Meanwhile, Major Zero, the man who once worked with Snake to create Special Forces Unit Fox, used the Philosopher's legacy to expand his intelligence organization, Cypher. Cypher proceeded to, gosh darn it man, it's fast, to spread its roots into the furthest depths of the United States. With no military of his own, Zero longed to rejoin his old comrade, Snake, and sent his operative Paz to make contact. Paz attempted to steal the nuclear-equipped walking battle tank Metal Gear Zeke, but was thwarted by Snake, flung from Zeke. Gosh darn it, man. Go back. What? They didn't even give me time. Okay, flung from Zeke and whatever, she plunged into the... We read part of that already. Okay, now we know he's on the plane. Gosh darn it, man.
told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
"10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
Trojan horse is in! This pirate crackdown's a go! Move!
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring them back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point. We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then. I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Chico and Paz are being held in an old, unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
Mission info has been
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. Fall back to a safe position.
CP, this is Zulu 10. No sign of the enemy. Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let them get the drop on you. Keep your guard up. Out.
To climb an obstacle, press the action button. Prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
CP, this is Delta 4. We checked the area and found nothing. Calling off the search. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert. Don't let them get the drop on you. Out. CP, this is Zulu 2. I just saw someone suspicious. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood.
CQC is effective for dealing with nearby enemies. Eyes open, boss. You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
CP, this is Zulu 1. We're standing down here. No hostile spotted. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out. Get the hell up! CP, this is Zulu 2. Threat detected. Going on alert. Over. Contact! Fire team, this is CP. Enemy attack in progress. All units, ready for combat.
Don't push yourself. Fall back to a safe position. on screen for details. Outside the mission area.
Boss, why did you...
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there.
CP, this is Delta 4. Identify gunfire. Can't tell where it's coming from. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, stay on guard and find any intruders.
The surveillance camera.
Fire team, this is CP. Camera's a victim of an intruder. Find him, now!
Alright, so it's very clear that I have no idea what I'm doing. So, I'm following this thing.
Don't push yourself. Fall back to a safe position.
This guy's still following me. No way. They're starting. I don't know where I'm at. low. Yeah. She's on that pushing.
CP, this is Delta 4. Lost visual contact. Heading the last known position. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up and find them. Out.
Okay, so... Alright, where the heck am I going? So where am I?
Marker placed. Marker removed.
Clear. CP, this is Zulu 4. No sign of the enemy. Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
Marker placed.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go that way.
Clear. All fire teams, this is CP. Combat position. All units to combat position. Don't let the enemy go. CP, this is... Open fire! 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 Get out here! Fire! 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 This is CP. Understood. They can't have gotten far. Stay alert. Out. Clear. Clear. All fire teams, this is CP. We're under attack. All units to combat position.
Is it on here?
Fire! 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 Exact! Open fire! Get out of there! Fire! Fire!
It's not even there.
CP, CP, this is Delta 4. Search complete. No sign of hostiles. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay on the alert. Out. CP, this is Delta 2. Spotted a suspicious person. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
That's the old prison area. Targets are there.
Are you kidding me? How did they see me? Gotcha. Oh man. I think that shut them up.
Once you don't end up head first in the ocean.
You. You.
There's someone in there. What do you plan on doing? Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive. You can pull him out too if you want, but just don't forget the targets.
Chico. Chico, it's me.
No! No! Go away! Go away! Get off me!
Chico,
Get off!
keep it down.
Go away!
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it. I got Chico.
And Paz,
Not here.
are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on. Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out then. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Paz's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Mission info has
I've
been
marked the
updated.
RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
The map has been updated. Marker placed.
What's up? They killed her! Son of me.
We're gonna be able to negotiate this rocky terrain.
Snake. That's...
The RV's just a little further.
Let's go home. Snake. No! I wish I was dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Great. You reached the RV. Put the target down for a minute. How's he doing?
I'll just start over.
Chico, where is Paz?
Oh, hey, Cloverfield. It's been a while. But I streamed twice today. This is my
was
second
just
time,
recorded.
so here we go.
She's dead.
Metal Gear Solid 5. But I've been playing games off the stream, I've beaten like 18 games this month already. So
Okay, now
I
use
doubt I'm
your
gonna beat
iDroid
Metal
to
Gear
call
Solid
the
5
choppers
before
for pickup.
the month is out, but okay. iDroid data terminal. Menu. Okay.
Buzz!
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being moved? Paz might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. Must be near the heliport. A gate. Chico left the tape on record while he was being moved. Try using what you hear to find Paz. If you're still not sure, listen to the tape again. This is a one-man infiltration mission, boss. Equipment is the bare essentials. Anything else will be OSP. The target location is a prison camp on a U.S. military base. Those Marines have the place locked down tight. Your only backup will be one extraction chamber. We can't send anything else.
You won't need to.
Again, this is infiltration, a sneaking mission. Your #1 priority is remaining undetected. Use discretion before engaging any guards you encounter. Be mindful of their sensory perceptions: sight, sound, smell, and pain. Fortunately, these atmospheric conditions will continue until dawn. That should provide you with some cover.
At least the weather's on my side.
Your mission objective is to rescue Chico and Paz. According to Chico, they're both being held at an old prison facility. Recon from the intel unit supports this, so it's safe to assume that's where they are. Once you've gotten them to the RV, call in the extraction chopper. I'll monitor the situation and offer guidance from here, but you'll be the one in the field. How you handle this mission is entirely up to you, boss. Snake, yesterday we received official communication from the IAEA. It says, it has come to our attention that your organization recently purchased nuclear fuel from Uzbekistan authorities. We request permission to inspect your facilities.
What a load of bullshit.
Yeah, they're after Metal Gear Zeke's nuclear warhead. I'm betting this is payback from Cypher after Paz's leak.
Using the UN.
There's no telling how much influence they have. But the IAEA can only do inspections in countries that are party to the NPT.
And we're not a country.
Exactly. We haven't signed a safeguards agreement with the IAEA over peaceful nuclear use, and we're not obligated to report any nuclear material we have, nor information about any nuclear facilities. The IAEA has no authority to inspect us.
But despite all that,
that nuke's our last line of defense. We don't want to announce we have it until the world is preparing to wipe us off the map. Until then, we let everyone think we're just a private army with conventional firepower.
what's Huey's take?
That the problem's how to hide the nuke in Metal Gear. But I gotta tell you, he was all for it.
I see. But there's no way we can have the IAEA poking around here.
So what do? Ignore them?
Send them an official letter of refusal. Say that we're a private organization and we've done nothing to attract this suspicion.
You got it.
We finished Zeke's waterproofing reinforcement yesterday. The day after tomorrow, we'll be done installing the main depth control tank, the compressed air tank, and the attitude control propeller pod.
Huey.
If the underwater test goes well, next week we'll try the 300-foot seabed depth.
Drop the act, Huey. How did we end up agreeing to the nuclear inspection?
Because after you sent that letter, I told them. After careful reconsideration, we agree to your request. And frankly, we should be inspected. This is our chance. If they come and go without discovering the nuke, we can tell the world we're clean. Of course, it's risky, and we'll have to make sure everything's perfect, but it'll be worth it.
Huey, can they do an inspection without going through the Board of Governors?
We contacted the IAEA's admin branch, and they said there's no record of us being brought up at any of the board's meetings.
I'd say probably a preliminary inspection to determine whether we should be referred to the board. So it's bound to be a small inspection team, and they won't be here that long. Don't worry, leave everything to me.
Has the media gotten wind of this?
Yeah, 2 major Western networks want to do stories on us. I planned on saying yes.
What? You want to broadcast this place to the world?
That's why I agreed to the inspection. This is a golden opportunity. We can use the media to prove to the world we don't have a nuke. Besides, even if we said no, it would just be delaying the inevitable.
Kaz, our hands are tied now. Start getting the place ready.
Thanks, boss.
Don't get the wrong idea. You set it up so that any more changes of heart will arouse suspicion, that's all.
Zeke stays, but we'll have to move all other AFVs to shore. Any potential troublemakers can go with them for some mandatory R&R. Sound good, boss?
Just do it. About the inspection, what do we tell the men?
The truth. What else? The one thing we don't need to worry about is anyone here spilling the beans about Zeke.
Good point. What about the Sandinistas? There's still quite a few of them left on the base.
I hate to say it, but it won't look good having Soviet bloc personnel here. The problem is, moving a group that size in a hurry would look even worse.
At least Amanda's on assignment in Cuba. They'd recognize her. She should stay put for now.
All civilians save Huey will have to return to their countries.
Even your Parisian.
Of course, we'll get her whatever paper she needs. Dr. Strangelove's departure came at a perfect time. The less Zeke-related staff here, the better.
Wait, she left?
That's right. You were away on a mission. She left last week. There's nothing cooking in AI weapons research, and Zeke is complete. There was really no reason for her to hang around.
I'm surprised Huey let her go that easy.
Yeah, his crush on Strangelove was never much of a secret, huh? He followed her everywhere while Zeke was in development. Boy, would she get pissed. But he does have a lot on his mind right now. I've got bigger issues to deal with. That's what he said.
That's the spirit, Huey.
10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by Belizean fishermen who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved, bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side. If not us, who else is gonna rescue that bitch?
When do we do it?
The inspection comes first. We'll deal with us afterwards.
Do the men know?
Word has started to spread. The information came from Cuba through Amanda. One of the base personnel used to belong to El Frente. I'll tell everyone we don't concern ourselves with the survival of enemy spies. We need them focused on the inspection. And if we get her back here and she isn't cooperative, there's still plenty of room for her in the ocean.
Works for me. What about Chico? He had a chance to stop Paz from hijacking Zeke and he blew it. He's carried that guilt ever since. Kid really did care about her.
Chico, it's hard to say how he'll react.
Have Amanda call him out to Cuba. He shouldn't be here right now.
Good idea. They haven't seen each other in a while. Little time with Big Sis and he'll forget all about you-know-who. What? Still no sign of Chico?
What's going on?
It's Amanda in Cuba. Our resupply package arrived, but Chico wasn't with it. Relax, Amanda. I'm sure he's just exploring Havana or something. First time in the big city. Could have gotten carried away.
Koss, wait. The boat Chico was on, did it stop anywhere before it got to Havana?
Yeah, it had to refuel at Santiago de Cuba. You don't think... Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me. He does this now?
It's 60 miles from Santiago to the prison camp. Chico used to cross the mountains with the older Sandinistas like it was nothing. He'll make that in 3 days.
Still, even if he does find his way there.
You know how reckless he can be. Chico thinks we've abandoned Paz. That's why he's doing this.
We'll start by having the intel detachment in Cuba look for him. We can't let him be captured.
Cages to the east of a big building. East an old grassy facility. That's where we are. Help me, Snake.
It's a setup.
We have no choice.
Yeah, if Chico talks, he could blow the nuke cover up. We can't hold off until the inspection's over.
When can we be ready?
It'll take at least 16 hours to confirm the flight path and prep a bird. The intel unit has started reconning the area.
Sounds like I'll have to miss the inspection.
Boss, we'll just have to send someone else to get them out.
No. I'll go.
Yeah, Chico and Paz would only take orders from you anyway. We can't go taking on those Marines at the base head on. It's gotta be off the radar, and it's gotta be you.
Hold down the fort, Koss.
Snake, you can forget about civil liberties where you're headed. God only knows what they'd do to you if you got caught. Do not let that happen. The Cubans leased the land to the U.S. as a gesture for helping them gain independence from Spain. The deal remains in effect until both countries agree to dissolve it. The U.S. abandons the land. That's why America still operates the base even after La Revolucion. Problem is, it's leased land.
Meaning it isn't American soil, so the U.S. Constitution doesn't apply there. That allows them to withhold its civil rights protections.
Yeah, that's Uncle Sam's excuse. The area was originally only for detaining refugees from countries like Cuba and Haiti. But a few years ago, the CIA and its like started using it as a black site. Enemies of the state are renditioned there and subjected to extreme forms of interrogation. You can bet Cypher had a hand in that. As you'd expect, American and other Western human rights organizations aren't allowed anywhere near the place. What happens there disappears down the memory hole.
Who knows what they're doing to Chico and Paz?
I'd like to interrogate her ourselves. But if worst comes to worst, make sure she's dead. Chico, on the other hand, we have to bring back, fast. He knows too much about us.
Koss.
The area is surrounded by mines placed by both the US and Cuba, making escape on foot impossible. You're heading into the Lion's Den, Snake. Don't take this one lightly. Come back in one piece.
Yeah.
CP, this is Delta 2. Hostile gun out of sight. Searching now. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out. CP, this is Delta 2. Lost visual contact. Heading the last known position. Over. CP, understood. Make your check, but proceed with caution. Out.
Oh boy. I am not doing well at this sneaking around thing. come on. Nope.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Search complete. No sign of hostiles. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
Yeesh, where am I? Well, I can always look at a map to see where I'm at. So I'm here, in this building. Huh. A lot of guys. It's saving here, so I must be getting close to something. Uh-oh.
CP, this is Zulu 7. Gunfire. No fix on the position. Over. This is CP. Understood. Locate threat immediately and eliminate as necessary. Out. CP, this is Zulu 1. Arrived at scene. Beginning check. Over. CP, understood. Keep your eyes open. Out.
Okay, come on.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Identify gunfire. Can't tell where it's coming from. Over. This is CP. Understood. Locate threat immediately and eliminate as necessary. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Zulu 7. We've arrived at the scene. Checking things out. Over. CP, understood. Check your surroundings. Out.
I am just laying waste to these Cubans. Good lord.
Over. This is CP. Understood. Take defensive position and locate the sniper. Out.
I am not getting anywhere. Oop. You gotta be kidding me. What is that? Oh, ooh, I can make things go boom. Look at all this stuff here. I'm gonna switch that out. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Okay, so right now I'm just having fun exploring the frickin' base and messing around and stuff. I haven't died, so that's progress.
CP, this is Delta 4. We've checked the area and found nothing. Calling off the search. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let your guard down. They could still in the area. Out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check all the buildings then. I'm sure there's... Man, I could look at a guide, but right now I'm just gonna make sure I can handle the controls and then I can go from there. I think I pretty much killed everybody on this base. Most part, sheesh. Let me get some. See that? See those buildings there? I bet you there's something there. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you. Is there anybody else around here? Huh. Yeah, I think I've emptied out this place.
CP, this is Delta 4. We're standing down here. No hostile spotted. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down. Return to your post. Out.
Okay. Gotta be a way. Gotta be a way inside that area. This area right here.
I heard about Paz's tapes.
Yeah. Why do you think she'd leave him behind? And that diary?
Whatever it was, her commitment was wavering. That much is clear.
So she was leaving clues to help us.
No way to know for sure. And the ocean's not giving her back.
November 4th, 1974. At the outskirts of Barranquilla, Colombia. Contact with Big Boss successful. Zadornov posed as my professor, but Big Boss took one look and knew he was KGB. However, he does not seem to suspect me. To him, I am just a peace-loving student, and another victim of the CIA. We asked him to drive the CIA out of Costa Rica. To him...
Well...
forces are smaller than anticipated. They drift from place to place with nowhere to call home. That provided us an opportunity, so we seized it. Zadornov offered them a plant off the Costa Rican coast to use as a base. As expected, Miller jumped at the chance.
Gotta be kidding me.
Although initially reluctant, Big Boss came around when Zadornov played him the tape. All because the voice on it sounded like his mentor, the boss. Naked Snake, the man who once saved the world from the brink of nuclear war. Awarded the title of Big Boss for his service. He later became a mercenary, abandoning both his title and his To him, that honor was steeped in the blood of the boss, the mentor he was forced to eliminate. Exceptionally charismatic, he possesses unparalleled combat and intelligence gathering abilities. Only discernible weakness is her. This operation hinges on how effectively we can exploit that. Kazuhira Miller is Big Boss's lieutenant. Half Japanese, half American. He once served in Japan's self-defense force. Though he and Snake first met as enemies, they discovered a common bond and together built their private army, with Miller directing business and administrative affairs. He comes off as shallow, but his true intent is hard to read. I must be careful. All that is clear is his infatuation with Big Boss. With East and West fighting over its control, Central America is now the most region on Earth. CIA Central American Station Chief Coldman has developed Peace Walker, a fully AI automated, fail-deadly nuclear launch system with which he aims to reignite the Cold War. Snake's new objective in Costa Rica is to prevent that. Zadornov, or should I say, the KGB's plan is to play the two sides against each other, turning the entire region red. Not one of the three parties realize they're all just pawns in Cypher's hands. Cypher watches all. Mother Base has developed rapidly since being established in the Caribbean Sea. They recruit more personnel daily, and already their mercenary services are turning a profit. Big Boss's leadership and charisma, and Miller's business acumen drive this impressive growth. Furthermore, joining forces with a faction of the FSLN has expanded their power even more. They have even commenced their own weapons development program. All is proceeding according to Cypher's will. I could not be more pleased. Snake's pursuit of Peace Walker led him to an AI modeled after the boss's thought patterns. It was incomplete, but somewhat ironically, making contact with Snake was the necessary finishing touch. Meanwhile, the scientist behind Peace Walker's locomotive control, Huey, defected to Snake's army. His presence has greatly accelerated weapons development at Mother Base. I failed to anticipate Coldman's madness, but nuclear war was averted. However, this was only after the boss AI on board Peace Walker sank itself to the bottom of the lake, in what could be likened to suicide. The boss laid down her gun, choosing to sing for peace instead, and Snake, himself a gun, parted ways with her. In doing so, he reclaimed the title he once abandoned. He is Big Boss. Zadornov has been detained. Since this leaves my cover identity without a guardian, the Mother Base staff has taken me in. I am now better placed than ever to monitor their internal affairs. Everything continues to unfold according to plan. The developer of the boss AI. Dr. Strangelove has also come to Mother Base. With her and Huey's expertise, they can now develop a weapon capable of matching Peace Walker. Development on the bike.
That
They
works.
call it Metal Gear Zeke. It stands there like some sort of mystical guardian. The soldiers gaze on it with pride and reverence. Big Boss has elected to arm it with a nuclear weapon. As an army without a nation, they seem to feel the need for a deterrent against whatever the world might pit against them. It is a dangerous gambit. Why do such a thing? Their nuclear strategy differs from the Americans and the Soviet Union. The superpowers deter attack by revealing their nuclear arsenals to one another. Snake and his men know that if they were to go public with this, the whole world would unite against them. Business would dry up overnight.
CP, this is Delta 2. Arrived on scene. Starting a check of the area. Over. CP, understood. Watch for any suspicious. Out.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
Crap.
CP, this is Delta 2. All quiet here. No sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down. Return to your post. Out.
Stay away.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ. The target on the chopper.
CP, this is Zulu 2. I got fire. Near towards coming This is CP. Understood. Locate threat immediately and eliminate the system. Out.
Alright. That leaves Chico.
It's been updated.
Come on, Chico, get up there. Dude.
Mission info has been updated.
Alright, get in.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting to see it. I was expecting a lot worse.
Snake. Snake!
Medic!
She's rigged. Damn it, we were set up!
We gotta get it out. No time for anesthetic. We have to open her now.
Hold her down. Hold her down!
Oh god, yeah, that's right. Her spirit battle in Super Smash Brothers and her spirit in Smash Brothers has, if you use her spirit in Smash Brothers, she has a Bob-omb attached to her. This is, oh man.
Keep her gut in.
Oh boy.
Breathing stable, no active bleeding. She's clean, I'm closing her up. Hold her steady. It's gotta be a continuous suture.
Control tower, this is Morpho 1. All hummingbirds are on the wing. We'll shake hands, then head back to the cage. Boss, you got a call. Boss, can you hear me?
What's up, Huey?
Our guests are right on time. Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight. The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out. Tower, this is Morpho 1. Do you copy? Can't get through. The link seems fine, but...
heard explosions, then... They played us like a damn fiddle! Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours! We built it, damn it! You spying bitch! Come on, start talking, bitch! Come on, get up and start talking!
Bob, there's...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another in my...
Smoke from the disaster was visible from the coastline. The media blamed money-minded private militias, and scandal followed when the U.S. was fingered as one of the organization's top clients. In response, the Secretary of Defense publicly stated that neither the U.S. nor its allies had any hand in the incident. Reports also suggested that IAEA inspected visitors the site. However, the UN and the IAEA insisted that no such inspection took place. Other countries among the organization's long list of clients avoided comment altogether. The casualty figure is uncertain. There are no known survivors. However, in the moments prior to and following the incident, several unidentified military helicopters were sighted in the area. Yeah, they don't let you hit. It goes by fast. Sheesh.
Your favorite song? Nicola Bart. Immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world? Cypher's been in hiding ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is...
Okay, the Ho Chi Minh campaign leads to the fall of Saigon, Vietnam's reunification. The Soyuz and Apollo is first U.S. Soviet peaceful. Okay. Yeah, this is basically the timeline of real life world events that happened mixed with what happened in Metal Gear.
Don't you die on me, damn it! Keep me dropping! Intubate now! Clear! No response. Hit him again! Clear!
You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting.
Rewards! Fastest marking of all enemies trial has been unlocked for this mission's normal difficulty setting. For details, go to the trial records menu, okay? I can see clearly we have obtained, okay. Chico save cassette from Chico. Hard difficulty. I'm not gonna do that. Eliminate the Renegade Threat side op has been unlocked. Intel Operative Rescue side op has been unlocked. Classified Intel Acquisition side op has been unlocked, okay. Destroy the anti-air replacement zone, okay. Okay. Now he's all beat up. Well, 7% completion ratio, dear lord. Alright folks, I'm done for tonight. So we got through the first part of MGS5. So we're done with Ground Zeroes. Yes, there's stuff here that I could play. This stuff here. But I don't feel like it right now. I'll see if I feel like it, or if not, I'll just upload my save data and move on over to the rest of the game, the Phantom Pain. Still got the cassette tapes here. All this here that still needs to be played. Music. And diary entries. And all this other stuff. But I'll see when I stream next. Tuesday is my next episode of my sports show. And if you want, you can check out my podcast, The Frank Ops Show. I'm going to be working on a review of Cyberhook. Probably some other reviews, Double Dragon 2, some more reviews. That's where I'm doing my game reviews now. I don't make video reviews, I just put them up on there and you can figure it out from there. Anyways, that's it for me. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.